This week on Not Another Shooting Show.
It is our second annual Cornhusker Classic Come Talk Free Beer episode. We talked to a bunch of people, including match director Stephen Tomilson, Michelle Woitzel of MW Activewear, Area 3 candidate Keith Stepehenson, as well as Tristin Riggs, Nick O'Connell, Aaron Hiemke, Owen Collins, and Thomas Shirazi. But we start the show with a guy whose name is so impossible to pronounce, we just call him North Dakota Brent.
Is it official? Is he HOA?
He is the
For
HOA
today?
For the first day of Cornhusker.
After staff day, which we all know that's not going to stand, but it's still a thing.
I mean, it's 7%.
It's
Yeah.
You kind of took your cock out and slapped everybody in the face with it today, Brent. Brent Gawryluk, former North Dakota guy.
Yeah.
Is that? Did I say your last name right?
pretty close?
Say it.
Gawryluk, but
Gawryluk?
we pronounce it gravel truck.
Gravel truck is the other thing. Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to remember.
So flew in from Denver by way,
Yep.
and then you lived out east for a while. From North Dakota originally.
Yep, Dickinson, North Dakota.
North Dakota. So, what?
Closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at Bruce being all on top of the people doing that.
It's like he's done it before.
So, you shot pretty good. You
Yeah.
didn't have any mics. You didn't do anything incredibly stupid like I did.
Nope. I tried a couple times, but didn't succeed.
No, but the worst thing is like, oh gosh, I got a Delta.
I got a Delta.
Oh jeez, I shot two Deltas over there.
There was two Delta on one.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
even worse.
Oh, for Pete.
On the same target.
Oh God.
Could you
Should
imagine?
have had a couple more beers out there.
Yeah.
A couple more beers last night. Like we could have gone longer.
We had one old fashioned.
We did, and then everyone else went to sleep because me and Brucey stayed up to 1:45.
That is good. You saved my match today because you guys just had to get out of the way the night prior. I would have happily joined in if we were going.
And see, here's the thing. I wanted to go to bed, but the way I shot today, I clearly was not hungover enough.
No, you're learning.
Yeah.
You're learning.
I should have been more hungover. I could tell Bruce was like last night. Yeah, no, I had enough last night. I need to go to bed. It was just not. It was not going to be a thing last night. So
He saved my match today because
yeah.
of that.
well, because I shot adjacent to you at
Great Plains.
well, no, not Great Plains, Nationals and back in like 2021
oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
so that's how you know Brent.
That's where I met Brent.
That's where you met Brent.
Yep.
I met Brent at Iowa section, and that was its own shit show where Marvin came out and put his finger on the front of the trigger guard.
Yes.
I ended up having to shoot a prone port where I fell down in some mulch.
Yep.
But I shot the match.
That's the match where it was raining so hard they brought out the mulch to try to soak up all the water.
Yep.
And it was
and just
it
provide footing of any kind.
Yep, it
was
worked
terrible.
for a little bit until it got saturated, of course.
Yep, and it would just pound it into the dirt over and over, and so they just kept filling because that stage was a prone port.
Yeah.
Like that was, and so I knew I couldn't go prone because they didn't give me enough space in the shooting area, so I just fell over and curled my knees up real tight and was like, okay, this will be fine, and it worked. It felt the most awkward I've ever shot in my life, but it got me. I got called. What was it? Big shoots.
Big shoots. So we were getting you confused with a guy from Fargo, Chris Hoppy, a 3-gunner, but he's like 7-foot gunslinger on Instagram or whatever. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while though. It's been a while.
So, which stage today did you like? Oh yeah, like I fucking knocked that out of the park.
It was definitely in the morning because we shot the second half in the morning.
Yeah, we shot them like in numerical order. We shot 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1 through 5.
I think my stage 10. I got to look at official.
Oh, with the
scores,
two
but-
movers, is that 10 or is that?
Are you talking in that corner or
the numbering got jacked up over there?
Yeah, so there's 11 stages.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
No,
Wait,
no,
there's
there's
10.
Oh fuck, there's only 10. Fuck.
So, which one was 10?
I think the first one we shot was 9.
I got a stage win there, right?
So 10 would have been the angled bay with the bobber and the weird
two
swingers.
movers. Okay. So
Yeah.
that was 10.
yeah. So
Yeah, you put 8% on Andy.
yeah,
Lots
so
of people put 8% on me.
No,
today.
no, you are second on that stage.
Oh, that was one of the stages I shot well.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I shot some good today. It was like, some are good, some are shit.
Some shit. Six you killed.
It like if you look at my match, it's like feast or famine. I either did it okay to good or it was dog shit.
Yeah.
There was no in between for me today. There was no survival stages. I think the strong hand, I survived that one. It wasn't great.
How did 5 feel?
5 felt great until I ran out of ammo.
Oh no!
Ooh, yeah.
Because
I did another rookie mistake, and I did not refill my reload mag.
I seen that. Yep, flat reload.
So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there shooting stuff, and I have no bullets. Slide lock, reload, unexpected.
You also did a power finish though.
I did.
You emptied the gun.
It was so. Now, if someone wasn't with us, they might have thought I was angry. I was not. I was like, okay, this match has been shit. I entered the last position with the goofiest face I could muster, looking right at Michelle with the camera.
It was awesome.
And then I could not hit the popper.
Yeah.
I think I sent 3 at it, and then I shoot the paper.
It was so funny because watching from like a bystander's perspective, like he knew where the camera was. So when he's coming back to the corner, he's just making the wildest face ever. Like, he worked that into his stage plan.
I did. I literally put it in my stage plan.
It was evident.
What I did not put in my stage plan was my feet.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never got a chance to really practice making the face at full speed, and I overshot the end of the shooting area.
Hell yeah.
So then I fell out, and then I had to get back in, and then that's when I threw 4 at the popper.
Yeah.
And then paper, and then I'm like, I'm not going home with bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Slide lock finish.
And slide lock, empty, and then I made a big production of him. He's like, if you're finished, unload it and show clear. So I showed it by like handing it way out.
You like held the gun up like this.
Like almost presenting it to him and bowing down to Brody, the RO.
Hell yeah.
And then he's just like, I had a feeling he's like, the fuck are you doing? And so then I closed it and holstered it, and then I got a standing ovation from everybody in our squad.
Hell yeah. Now,
if you can't be good, be entertaining.
right. Did you split monster it? Like, and did
did
you check the splits?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't look at the splits. I don't think our tablet was synced with our.
Oh, because Jay did that on 9 on the swinger in that corner. He threw 4 at it, and I went back and checked. He had an 11 split, a 13 split, and a 14 split.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready to hear it? I'm gonna play it into the microphone. I think that was 8. I think I did throw 1 mic. I mean, I got 2 alpha on the target. Wasn't that 8? Let's count again. Okay, here it goes. Oh, it was 9. I missed twice.
9.
I missed twice.
That's 9, and it sounds like 14, 15 splits to me.
Yeah.
It would go more like 18, but
maybe
but
16.
thank you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Again, if you know your fox, have fun.
It's literally like it got to the point where I'm just like, well, I'm gonna have fun. So I finished with a flourish. So there it was.
I had a ton of fun today. It was good.
Yeah, we had a good squad.
We did. We had an awesome squad.
We reset so well. Stephen told us to slow down.
Yep.
He told us that as well.
Moving too fast.
Because the other squad was late getting to lunch and
yeah, it was a whole clusterfuck. Like, and then like because we got done. Or we were 6 through 10 at the second part, and because it rained in the morning, they were putting gravel down on the grass. And so as we were shooting 6, we're like, "Hey, can you like slow down? Because like you're going to catch up to us." And we're like, "No. We don't slow down for nobody."
Yeah.
Well, Brent, you didn't want to do this, but thank you for hopping on the podcast, and thanks for being a patron. And subscribing. And somebody, I forget who it was, somebody thanked me and said that $357 a month was worth every penny. Oh, it was Bert. We got to talk to Bert. Did they leave? Shit.
Bert might have already left. It seemed like he was.
Oh, no, the spikes. He's like, he bought the exact same pair of cleats I had.
Oh, okay.
Like, we have matching cleats.
And
he's like, best $357 I've ever spent in my life.
Yes. Cleat gang. Cleat gang unite.
Cleats.
Yep. Brent, thanks for being on the podcast.
You bet. Thank you.
Planes.
But
just
so
last
break
week.
here. Welcome to Not Another Steven Show.
Yeah.
Oh yes, well you actually robbed me of my fucking joke.
Oh.
I was gonna say, it's so good to be on my podcast where the people talk about
Okay.
me incessantly.
Hey,
I like that you
when you have your podcast, will you have your microphone in front of your mouth?
probably not.
Okay.
Do I need to like eat it?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Just
it
like you
just
do with
needs to be
Nick.
close. Yeah.
It makes
when
me
you when
uncomfortable.
you and Nick are in the car,
Oh well,
Normally he's the one with the mic.
I know that microphone's going to be bigger than what Nick gives you, but
I mean I don't know if he'll listen, but he knows it's incredibly hard to reach. So. Like you can try to get your mouth on it, but
okay.
it's
So
whatever.
your first time shooting the match, you're the first major you're the match director of. How did you shoot today on a scale of 1 to 10?
All right, I've already got. I knew this was coming. Oh,
Yes.
you want the scale of 1 to 10? You don't want the hard numbers?
Oh, I'll take those, but like I just want your overall opinion, like 1 to 10. How did it go?
Shooting wise, absolute ass, especially in the second half of the day. So we'll call it like a 3 or a 4.
Okay.
Like this is probably my
'Cause you-
worst match stats that I've posted like in a long
Because your
time.
first half wasn't terrible.
Oh,
You mean even worse than Great Plains?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got faster times because I skipped several targets. I keep telling everybody, I was like, there is a, what was it, the base 7. It's a really like small shooting area, but the sight lines are kind of fucky. You have to like
Yeah.
walk through it. There's that open target in the middle. I just went hard, like jumped out of the left position and went hard right and just skipped over the whole middle thing. So it was like 3 from there, 3 from there. I'm good, guys. And everybody's like, what are you fucking talking about, man? You just
skipped like 5 targets.
Just the one. Just that one middle one. Because it's only 7 paper. But yeah. So yeah. First half of the day went fine, which is surprising because it was rain. But after that, I can't remember the exact round count, so somebody can do the math. 157 alphas, 38 charlies, 10 deltas, 12 mics, 2 procedurals. Total time 153 seconds.
Well, you definitely got me on raw time.
I mean, yeah. If you skip at least 2 targets and just let Jesus take the wheel on 12 other.
I only saved maybe 1 second or 2 seconds because
Right.
of the position of the ones that I skipped. But yeah.
But when you let Jesus take the wheel on those splits, you're just like, brat,
Yeah.
off I go to the
But
back.
like you knew this was a thing going in.
Oh yeah, I didn't have high expectations.
No,
but it's just like
so. Like, did you have fun shooting the match?
Oh yeah, I really, really enjoyed the stages. Like I had a good squad. We had lots of friends on the squad, and just.
I'm trying to get a beer from Jeff.
Oh yeah, I was like, what's
Don't
this
acknowledge
signal?
hand signals on an audio only show.
I
Remember that when you start your podcast.
yeah, I like how dead the YouTube channel has been. That was a fun effort for you for 2 episodes.
No one was watching it.
Yeah.
No, like no views, no action.
No actual video. But
Yeah.
No. No, but it was fun. Yeah, again, the first half of the day we had the light rain, but it just rained for about an hour and that sucked. And then ate
But
lunch.
the rain didn't. As far as rain goes, though, the rain didn't suck. It was like a drizzle. It never was raining hard. It was never.
it didn't land on your optic, apparently.
No,
No,
I bagged my gun in between. So yeah.
Respect. I bagged my gun too. But Kian saw me. He's like, "You really bagged a Glock?" I was like, "It was fucking raining, Kian." Like, it's not about the gun. It's about the dot.
Well, and if it's just like a little sprinkle, I never bother. Like that doesn't bother me. But it was a steady drizzle
Yeah.
for about an hour, and like, no, this is gonna be a problem. Honestly, the main reason I did it, I've never had trouble with rain in a dot. But the first stage I shot after I went to go make ready, and I grabbed my gun, and I'm like, oh, I need a rag. Like.
Yep.
It was slippery
Yeah.
because it had been out in it for like 20 minutes.
I thought of bringing a towel after I was here standing in the rain, but my gun was covered, so I had the little thingy on there.
Yeah.
But, so you shot today, and Jeff
Shoots
staff
tomorrow.
RO'd.
Yeah, I shoot tomorrow.
I do want to thank Jeff ahead of time for being so fucking helpful for this match. It probably wouldn't have happened without him.
Yep.
Just,
yep. Let it.
Kind of like the linchpin
let the hate flow
our
through
mini
you.
major happening. Like I don't.
Let that hate flow through you.
I'll probably thank him at the award ceremony too. I'm probably gonna have
Yes,
a
let's
bespoke
go.
award made for him.
Oh,
Bespoke award, yeah.
I was shouting at my fucking speakers the other day.
Everybody
the word's
was.
bespoke.
Bespoke.
But what were your thoughts on the stages?
Okay. Something last night when I said it to Jeff, I never would have said it to you. It was last night. I was like, the stages are kind of meh. But after I shot them, I don't think they're meh
Right,
anymore.
'cause
they were way better with
targets.
we didn't have targets. So
We were looking at
sticks.
Assuming
and
they were all open
Oh, that's not what you
targets.
guys aim for? Because I shoot the sticks.
Yeah. And no, honestly, I was like, ugh, and then with this, and I think you know me well enough. I wouldn't kiss your ass over it. Like I just wouldn't say anything.
Midwesterner, yeah.
Yeah. They were way better when they had the paper and you actually had to shoot them, and it was some way more challenging shooting than I thought it was going to be. And not just because of tuxes, like just because there were some long shots in the match and some shots that don't look like they're long, but they're actually kind of long.
When there's actually paper on the stick, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's smaller than I imagined. Like when we were walking the strong hand stage,
Yep.
I was like, this is the most appropriately distanced strong hand stage I've ever seen. And even with the paper on, I thought the same thing. But then when I actually shot it, they were smaller than I thought they were going to be when I was actually shooting it. So no, 7 turned out amazing. That was one of my favorites.
And that was I did the original design, but it was a clusterfuck to actually get laid down.
Yeah. No, and when you have that many angles on targets, like those are the hardest ones to get built.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you got a great idea, but like how you get it built. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. The stage I'm running tomorrow, 3, that I was.
if people don't know, Andy rolls up to the range, hadn't even seen him yet. Hadn't talked to him pretty much all day. I asked you to bring me some waterproof targets that we ended up not needing, thank fuck. But that was the last conversation I had with him. And he gets to the range, and I just grabbed my phone, have a text message, and said, well, oh, fuck me, what is it?
Oh, it was.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? And then no immediate follow-up. Another 2 minutes later, he's like, you're going to make my fat ass run backwards all day long.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why he's mad at me. Why is he yelling at me right now?
Well, and they came out of order because I tried to send the picture because I took a picture of my feet in front of the start stick, and that was the right order. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And it was same thing. I thought it was way dumber. I thought the stage actually is more interesting with that start position, but like I was thinking about it as a CRO, and like having to deal with it, and I was like, after the 2 DQs you should have got at Great Plains. That's all that was going through my head with that stage was like when the tryhards, and I still think tomorrow when the tryhards leave that port, it could be problematic, but we'll see.
I'm not going to say that Michelle hung a banner there for any specific reasons. But there is a banner, depending on where the RO chooses to stand after retreating, it might not, you do have to cant off to the right to actually see anything.
Jeff said this during an earlier interview, though, that at least where the spot where that's going to happen, no one's going to be in danger because everybody's going to be 20 yards behind that spot.
You basically have to be at like 240 degrees.
They're going to have to go way past
before you're actually putting someone at risk. And so, as a person who did RO today, Bay 2 and Bay 3.
It's actually not ROing when you do it because you're famously not an RO.
Correct, 110%.
I have my spreadsheet to track staff, and I labeled you as spare parts. So it was like it was in the drop down.
That's reasonable.
You and Nick were both just tagged as spare parts.
Yes.
But go ahead.
But
Sorry,
Ken Anderson wasn't labeled on there.
That's also true.
But 2, I was giving Shirazi this advice. You only have to pick up the last shot. That's kind of a key to this.
Yeah.
Is that if you follow the shooter on 2, you're fucked.
Yeah.
There's a giant wall that separates, and the only way to follow the shooter is in the shooting line, and you're like
in their wake.
Yeah, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna stay back here, and then I'll just catch you at the end. Like,
I mean, everybody. I think I've only heard of one shooter that decided to run it differently. Like the correct stage plan is essentially go forward in the box ahead of you, go back to the second box, go back to the first box, the most uprange one. And one shooter, a guy I know, he's actually in the Air Force, but he just chose to do the full-ass retreat. But he warned the RO, so he got out of it.
We're going to be asking him everybody tomorrow.
We had 4 people do that version, and it is terrifying when you watch someone in like sneakers like come running at you with gun fucking Naruto run behind them, and you're like, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall.
Bruce actually shot the first box like everybody and then went all the way back.
Yep.
I forgot Bruce shot today.
Yeah. And that was, he had a bunch of stage plans where he's like, I'm going to do Bruce things with my big long beard, and some of them are going to make sense and some of them aren't, but
and you don't question the wise information from the mountain?
No. I mean, not with a beard like that. He's from South Dakota, you dumb shit. Oh, my God. Rapid City is in South Dakota.
Dakota's a Dakota.
There are 2 of them?
Yep. Since 1889.
Wow. I hate that you have that fact just in your head.
I only know because I played softball in the Centennial Games in 1989.
Okay.
So,
I guess that's fair.
yeah.
I wasn't alive then.
No.
In 1980, yeah, I was, but I was 5.
So, whenever I'm a match director of a big match, there's always a stage where I'm just like, yeah, no, it's not what I wanted. Are there any of those?
Yeah, so when I initially requested stage designers for this, it kind of fell flat. Like I didn't really get a lot of input from the locals, and I didn't hit up a lot of like our regulars. Like Timmy at Great Plains, he was like, "Yeah, you didn't hit me up for stages, did you?" I was like, "No," because I wanted locals to kind of represent. They were just extremely slow to come out with it because they didn't understand like the pressure I was feeling as far as like getting stages and figuring out where to put stuff. So we did get a few stages in there, and then it turned out to be, I think, 4 of my designs, and then a mix. One I stole from an IPSC match. That's the Bay one. I just made a strong hand.
The strong hand, yeah.
And changed some of the sight lines. But so we got a few from the locals. The one that I was least enthusiastic about was 6. Just because I hate symmetrical stages, and it was just a lot of movement. When we laid it down, we made a lot of changes. Like,
how pissed was RJ?
He was. I talked to him when we were setting up and asked him how he felt about the changes because I made changes in practice him, and then made changes when we laid it down for the front area. So it was very,
Jeff
very
told
similar.
me he likes the matchbooks a lot.
So someone told me that he was going to have. He struggled because the stages in the matchbook were not the same, and that's what.
But he's also newer, so
right. And I'm just like, here's a tip for everyone. The matchbook gives you general ideas of the idea of what is going to happen. It is not how the stage will look when it is on the ground.
That's the thing that's sort of weird about approved stages for level 2 matches is because we tossed one of our stages and put a whole new stage in Bay 4 at Great Plains because we had to.
Yeah, but they'd approved stages in Trident fucking Stage Designer, and you're like, I don't know what this is going to look like on the ground. I have no idea. There's no sense of scale to this.
No, and and I've literally shot matches where the DNROI was the range master, and I had multiple CROs tell me I would not allow this stage at my home club because it was unsafe. And you're like, oh, so why do we approve stages? I don't know.
The one thing I can't appreciate about RJ being frustrated with the stages not being truly like represented in the matchbook, and most of them were pretty close.
Yeah,
I think so. Is that he actually fucking read the matchbook because. Jesus Christ.
I know, it's so aggravating.
Why did I stress about it, Andy? Why was I so stressed about the fucking matchbook and the stage designs?
Because nobody reads it.
Nobody fucking read a word. I had
including
ROs
me.
asking me the most psychotic questions.
I did it to you, and I know better. This morning, I said, is 903 starting on Bay 3? And you're like, nope. You didn't read the matchbook, did you? And I immediately felt shame because I have replied to email. There was last year's Great Plains. I got so many emails asking what time the range closes. What time is the range going to close for walkthroughs on Saturday night? I can't remember what I put in the matchbook was my reply.
That's a good way of like pawning it off.
And so then they found it and they're done.
I had to drag one of our locals, Russell, because we were in a group chat, and he asked me some question a couple weeks ago. He was just asking about staff assignments. I was like, you'll have staff assignments when I have staff assignments. Like, it'll be fine. But then yesterday, is lunch provided? And he said, I looked at the matchbook and didn't find anything. I was like, Russell, there's a section titled lunch. And guess what it fucking says? It says lunch is provided. It will be Subway box lunches. He's like, yeah, but it doesn't say Saturday. I said, it says lunch is provided.
Lunch
what
is
are you
plural.
Fucking talking about?
Right.
No, lunch is.
Oh, lunch is.
But like, I didn't specify Saturday and Sunday because lunch is provided.
And,
period.
And Russell has been shooting this match for
That's
6
like,
years,
and
and we
lunch
have
has
done
been always
Subway provided every year since he has been shooting.
And I am capable of like very hostile seeming sarcasm, and he does not respond well to it, and then it makes us both kind of bounce off each other. But that's what I said. I was like, man, you remember that Cornhusker match he shot where they didn't give you a Subway box lunch on staff day? Do you remember that one? Yeah, because it never fucking happened.
We've been doing that because for the longest time there were 2 options: Subway and Gambino's, which was like,
and then Gambino's closed.
And Gambino's closed. So we have Subway.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was like a different one year. Like different box lunches were here that 1 year.
They've tried other places before. They've tried a food truck. We got a food truck come down for not Cornhusker, but for our zombie match, and it just never worked out correctly. Like
that's the timing for that, because the matches. I don't know how our matches move so damn fast here. Like shooting 10 stages in 5 hours,
right?
Is fucking wild,
right? Like if we wouldn't have all chilled out at lunch, and I know it did balance out the day, but it's like we were chilling for like 45 minutes, and it's like,
it wasn't 5 hours; it was like 6 and change.
We
started a little after
for the last squad. Yeah, everybody started shooting like maybe 8:15, 8:30 or whatever. And then nobody listened when I told them to slow down.
Absolutely not.
Well, it was like, why? Like we
must
can
go
either
hard.
wait now or wait later.
Right,
Like,
must go faster. Must go faster.
That's
I mean, we were not hustling on reset.
Yeah.
Like we were kind of taking our time on reset, but we didn't like deliberately slow down.
Oh, yeah.
And then honestly, once we got to 5, like all of a sudden, like it's late in the day. I've already done my dramatic finish, for the people. And have you heard about it yet?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll tell you afterwards
Did he
because we've
beat you?
already told.
No, it's better.
No, it's way better than that. But we got here, and all of a sudden, people are running to go reset targets, and I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" Like, I mean, even Jolene, she's like,
"Oh, she's a little bundle of energy, though." So.
Yeah, but she's not 27. That's all I'm gonna say, and she's like running past me to go pace targets. I'm like, well, if people are running past me to pace targets, I just won't. I'll go back and sit in the shade. Like I'll be done for now. I don't mean that to sound like I was upset. I'm just like, oh, it's all done already, and I walked halfway out here into this gigantic bay. And this isn't even a criticism; it's an observation. Bay 5 always feels like that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
because we try to use the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's always this sort of spread out, sort of wild thing that is find the spots where you do the things. And
if you got the space, use it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can use it differently. Like you could have lanes and a path. It seems like it's always like one giant shooting area.
We don't, so up until now, we haven't had a lot of room for a big shooting area. Like we can do it. We did it on 4, right? That's even not that big. We can do it on 7 now because we widened that berm, but there just wasn't like a place for it. And if we were going to do like a run and gun kind of thing, like that's base 6 because it's so fucking long.
Yeah.
So like just for diversity of like, I guess skills tested or like how the stage feel is. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've shot 3 Cornhuskers I missed last year.
Yep.
I have no recollection. But yeah, Big Bay feels like a big bay with.
And
some
there's
long
been,
shots.
I mean, there's the longest target. And there's probably 25.
Probably.
Yeah. You've got 50 is like at the shelter, so like you're giving up 10 of that.
Yeah, corner to corner, you can pull off 50. It's a 40-yard deep bay.
Yeah. So the usable part of it for a match is like 40 yards.
Yep.
I don't recall there ever being a target like over 40 in that bay.
Nope.
Just give it ideas for next year, whoever ends up doing it.
No, because some other asshole runs a match and it makes people shoot at fucking 50 yards every goddamn time.
It was only 43 this year.
That rounds up to 50. I don't care.
That was my design. It was designed to be 35 yards.
Yeah.
It was a 35-yard stage. The longest target was going to be 35. Like, I mean, you got it. Like, the thing we're going to run into, though, is when you have a bunch of people who are not, like, I heard you guys ran out of walls. Like, had to make extra walls this year because everybody decided to use all the walls on all the stages. And
well, I didn't have a count, but we threw away some walls, rejiggered or repaired some walls, and then Tom made 12 walls on Wednesday morning. Like, I showed up and he had already made like 8 walls by 8:30, I think. Dude was out just making walls. And then he was like, yeah, there's still like 3 Reese walls left, our short 3-foot or 4-foot walls.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, nah, not anymore. Like, I need those. I need to adjust the sight line on bay 1.
Well,
I need it for bay 7.
Right. And you ended up burning like our specialty walls as just random. Like on bay 6, we have an angled port.
And I had to cover it.
Right, and you had to cover it. And
we have more ported walls than we have solid walls.
Yeah, because ported walls can be both solid and ports.
Yeah.
And so we were like, oh, we're just going to make a shit ton of these. Well, and then, but you just had to leave 2 fucking low ports. You
couldn't use the slot wall ports.
Where's the second one?
So
there's the one on 7.
10, my stage.
10. 10
I have
and 7.
Okay, so you're shooting tomorrow, so it's funny. yesterday, Vincent Hall comes down, Stonebridge Gunworks, drink your beer. He showed up because he's RMing for us, and we were walking that stage, and the walls, like, because of the way the wall stand was sat, there was a gap in the wall. And I was like looking at it, I was like, that's not an issue. He's like, Jeff King exists.
Thank you, Vince.
Now there's a gap.
Like, his 6'8" ass is going to like be just above eye level with that, and he can hit the steel with very little effort without getting into the port. Like he can swing through there. So they were like, we can zip tie it, we can fucking do a 2x4 to string it together. I was like, nah, move the banner. We're just gonna move the banner and just.
Yes, that is the laziest
banner
solution.
goes from ground
I
to
love
infinity.
It.
Get fucked.
I love that solution.
So yeah, that was.
I meant to ask. Thomas was on our squad. I forgot to ask him if there's a 2x4 attached to the side of the wall just to provide hardcover, visual hardcover for shoot throughs. Does the wall then extend that extra 2.5 inches to infinity, or does its notch make it that it doesn't go to infinity when the rest of the wall?
I know what I'd argue.
I think
what
you
I'd
should
say.
you should shut the fuck up. Is what I think you should do.
Oh, because you've already saw a couple places you're going to shoot.
No,
over
That
there.
can't be true because
but I've done
we
it
have
before.
hardcover steel to prevent the
Yeah, that's
the
different though.
How is it different? Because it's not attached to a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's now a wall part.
So anything I put on a wall extends into infinity.
I'm. It was just a question.
That's the question.
I'm just asking a
Stupidest
question.
thing I've ever heard in my
Steven.
life.
Calm
God,
down.
God Almighty.
Jesus.
Burn the shack down.
Welcome to a Stephen training session.
Yeah. No.
Watching him berate.
Do you know how many people told me I was nice today?
No one.
It is
Correct.
because it sounds like a bunch of liars or a bunch of people who don't know you.
But I did get thanked a lot, which is always fun.
Yes.
So, thanks for hosting a match. I was like, somebody had to.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, no.
Are you going to do it again?
Oh man,
Mr. Section Coordinator? It's official now.
It is official. I
finally remembered to send the
section
email.
out. I did. I did respond to that and changed the thing in the thing. Yeah, I'm planning on doing it again. I'm planning on it being a actual level 2 next year, since we're recovering from the protest era. At the point when we scheduled this match, it was like a discussion, and we're like, just fuck it. We're just gonna do a level 1, and everybody's gonna show up for it just the same, kind of like Tampa Timmy's Northwoods Showdown. It's a big match. People come in from like our 3-hour orbit Midwest stuff to shoot it regardless. But I think it should be a level 2. I mean, we can fit 10 or 11 stages in here and get good stage designs. We have the space, we have the equipment, and we have the brains for it.
Well,
so.
and we also ended up with 7 grandmasters and 30 masters at this match.
Yeah.
Like it is a very skill heavy match.
And we're very centrally located for it to be a good level 2 fucking horribly scheduled Carry Optics Nationals.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a good match. Like talking to Ben and Timmy earlier, like we have Lane, Craig Tappy drives in for it. We got Lark out of Kansas City. So yeah, it's cool to have people show up for it, and like the match should be commensurate with the level of heat that shows up for it.
Yeah. No, it's good. I'm not looking forward to running backwards a whole lot, but luckily there's a fleet-footed dude I'm paired with tomorrow to take half the strain off me at least.
Make him do it. He's a solid guy.
I'm
I'm
still gonna run the timer because I don't think it'll be a big deal. Because like I won't have to move back fast because most people are gonna work their way back.
Right.
So.
When it's a C-class shooter, walk. When it's a GM, run. Like that. It's
Honestly,
I think you actually need to run for the C-class.
No, I was about to say the same thing
to.
because I don't know what the hell they're going to do. The GM, when they tell me what they're going to do, I trust that they're going to go from far to middle to back.
Right.
And yeah, but anyway, well done, sir.
Appreciate
Good
it.
job first time out, and thanks for joining us again on Not Another Stephen Show.
Literally any time on the Not Another Stephen Show. It's my show after all.
Okay, so now sitting here with us for the first time, we've talked about our jerseys forever and how to spell MW, common spelling,
but active.
AKTVIV, where, no, that was a joke I said one time, MW active, and then I spelled active because you have the different spelling, and I said MW is normal spelling.
Well, it's what's taken on social.
So Grandmaster Steel Challenge Shooter Michelle Woitzel, MW activewear, the best jerseys you can get for your match. Taking lots of pictures today.
Yes, today I've been shooting people and no stages. So
Shooting people.
you
no
guys get to
stages.
shoot 10 stages. I get to shoot what?
180 people.
180 people.
180 people and 12 different squads.
Yeah, so on average, I've been shooting about 500-600 shots per squad.
Wow.
So I'm trying to delete it down. Nobody looks good on the down bounce.
I know you're not going to say on the explain that. You were explaining that last night. Well, the down bounce is unflattering.
Yeah, so I got my start doing sports photography, and I started with like football and track. And have you ever seen a hurdler coming down in there? All the skin and everything is
and
just,
the fat.
they look like their face is melting.
Yeah.
And the skin on their legs and everything like that. Like what I
There's
said
that
last
one little
night.
vibration of the face where it's
Yeah.
just like, bleh.
Yes, and that's not flattering. So I delete most of those.
And sometimes there's hail down damage.
and
Yes.
sometimes there's barrels.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
not talking about those.
Okay, so you're picking an award for most photogenic, and
This is true.
and the current leader in the clubhouse is
Would be Mr. Andy.
yes. I was going. For
I
it.
gave you an assignment. You understood the
I
assignment.
understood. I understand entertainment. I understand hitting a mark. I overshot my mark a little bit. Do you have some shots of me like like when I lost my balance coming into
A
that
little
last
bit,
spot? Yeah.
but I didn't have your feet, so
Oh,
it
you
just
can't
looks
really
like-
tell what's going on.
It looks like you're running really fast, like you're just super
I'm
fast.
floating.
Yeah.
I'm basically floating. No, she texted me the photo about 5 minutes before she.
There
came on
were
with
so
us, and
many
it's-
good ones to choose. It was hard.
Oh man, it turned out so much better than I expected. It's like I look like Godzilla or something the way I'm.
So I have a shirt question for you.
Yeah.
So a lot of people contact you about the shirts that they want made. What would you say is the biggest mistake people make when they send you an idea about the shirt they want?
They try to get too in depth. I want the gun in the target and all the things. They just try to get too literal, and it's like, this is a shirt. Dude,
Yeah.
this isn't like your social media.
Right.
Great question, Jeff, because I want to ask you what you thought of like the logo you did for Area 3 in the Black Hills is awesome. I
But
could
was
not
your
have been happier.
brainchild? I just plucked it out of your head.
Well, I just sent like inspiration. I sent pictures that I was like, I want something that like with this vibe of this sort of picture and this sort of look,
And
but
I-
basically the existing logo.
But I love that when we can do something a little different, because I get really, and Jeff hears me all the time, I have a great idea. Let's do a patriotic shirt. I mean, stop.
Yeah, he's
Every
told me
shirt,
that.
everybody wants to be patriotic, or they want some type of a seal. So when I can do something a little different,
Yeah.
it's fun.
No,
Well,
and like I was not specific at all. Like I used to be very micromanagey whenever I would deal with when I worked in radio. Like I would deal with graphic artists now and then. I'm like, I want it like this and I want that and then because I got a thing in my head and I sucked at it. And I'm like, okay, she's literally an artist. Just give her inspiration, let her do her thing, and it couldn't have been more perfect.
I just need a direction, because as we all know, the U.S. PSA shooters, they're a little more
autistic.
well, that too.
Conservative?
But they like to be a little more crazy with their shirts.
Some do.
Some do. I was going to say,
You talked me into this one. Like this is a little louder than I would normally go for.
If you're gonna be seen, be seen.
right, and that's what I've loved, because Michelle will just like message me a shirt and she's like, what do you think of this one? I'm like, that is awesome. She's like, okay, one's on the way. And I'm like, yes. And so I just wear these obscenely bright, like around town.
When
like
you're already the pink elephant in the room, you
Right.
might as well look like it.
exactly. And so the one thing for me that when I'm going to be getting more shirts, I'm not going to get my name on them anymore, so that I can wear them out like a normal shirt when you wear them.
Yeah. And
I'm going to get her logo, but I'm not going to get like the USPSA logo and stuff, because that makes it look like you're on a bowling team. Whereas like there's several of them that I like to wear out, but if my name is on it, it feels weird to be at the bar
Yeah.
with your name on the shirt. And I'm like,
When everybody can say, "Hey, Jeff,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "I going through the Rolodex in your head. I don't know this person."
Right. And you're like, did you read my shirt or do I know you?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I've
I
been doing
didn't
a lot more shirts that way, where it's just the logo, because Golf, they don't want their name. Pickleball, they don't want
Oh,
their
yeah.
name. You know, any type of.
But if their name's not on the shirt, then it's not on the label. And that's my favorite thing about your shirts.
As a match director.
As a guy who has been dealing with T-shirts his entire professional career in radio, handing out T-shirts, like I don't even know what size they are because they print them and they throw them all in the boxes and they're not sorted ever. And the fact that these are individually wrapped and the sticker has the dude's name on it, like here is Jeff King's. He's on Squad 5. We're going to put it with the bucket for Squad 5 and delivered.
Well, because it
Done.
could be a nightmare. So you've got to. And then I just had a guy here. I think I ordered a shirt. I'm like, I have the list right off a practice score. You did not. Okay, well, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. There was a guy who I actually, for Great Plains, somebody put in something silly. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not tracking down Mr. Silly.
Yep.
I put in his actual name, and then he sent an email that said, and
I-
if you're
listen.
listening, sir, I'm sorry, but here's why I did that. Because he didn't ask a question. He sent us an email and said, hey, I ordered a shirt that said something different, not my actual name. He didn't ask a question like, can I get a different one or
But
whatever.
wasn't it a staff shirt?
I don't know if it was staff or if it was a shooter, if they paid for it or if it was staff, but I just made an executive decision. And I'm like, nope, I'm not digging with this.
And I mean, I deal with the match director. You're the one who's sending me the check, so
Yeah.
whatever you say is what I'm going to do. I will get some weird requests. They will hunt me down and email me. Hey, can you change my shirt to this? Sorry, if your match director said this is what's going to be on the shirt. You can order a shirt and pay for it yourself and put whatever you want on it.
Yeah.
But if the club's paying for it,
What is the maximum number of logos?
I'm going through one right now, and it was like 35. I said, you got to cut this down, or else they're just going to look like little blobs of ink on the shirt.
Just little pins like you see them from like the 50s.
Yeah, and I think it's down to 27.
Jeez.
And
It's dumb. It's dumb.
deliberate, like the Area 3 shirts are not going to have logos. I didn't promise it in the sponsorship package, and it's not going to be on there because I don't care. I don't need this NASCAR. Like their sponsorship is of the stage, and whatever else is actually in there. But I just didn't promise it on the shirt because it kind of takes away from the shirt.
I'll be straight up. It ruins the shirt. Like there are designs that again, like Michelle will give me, and then she'll show me the match shirt that it came from that's just covered in logos. I'm like, you're missing out on the epicness of the shirt. Like being loud and seen in Michelle's shirts is fun. Don't cover it up with the dumb bullshit that makes you look like a wannabe NASCAR driver.
Where I spend so much time with the match director or whoever decides what they want for the match art to look like.
Yeah.
And then it ends up being reduced super, super tiny because they've got all these sponsor logos that are dumb.
And
I got one holster. I
like,
want that guy's logo. No, do you really?
You're right.
Like my match shirt, I want the match logo super duper prominent and super duper seen, and like, they went to Great Plains.
Yeah, because that's advertisement for your match for
exactly.
next year.
Right. Like after the first year we just ordered T-shirts locally before I ordered any from you, and I think we did that for 2 or 3 years, or no, just 2 years, I think, and then the third year you were going full blast with MW Activewear, so we got them from you, and it was, and like that process was fine, but they also didn't understand the sport either. So like trying to explain what I wanted was so much harder than you.
I think that's
you
what's
play
helped,
the game.
What's helped me is because I am in the sport, and so I understand what everybody likes. I kind of understand, like the action cowboy guys.
Yeah,
I know what they're gonna want.
Oh yeah. Now you mentioned you do other sports. What
Pickleball? That's awesome.
I've done track and field because I can do razorback, tanks. I can do anything. Bowling, full up, button up shirt.
Oh hell yeah!
Baseball, all the baseball stuff. Soccer. The people who do my printing, they started out as a soccer and baseball, and so that's why when people contact me in the spring, I'm like, listen, my printer is very busy in the spring with soccer and baseball. So get me in January so we can get everything decided and nailed down before production times take too long.
Is that why you for because Great Plains is in May, and your order deadline for us is always like end of March.
Give me a month before the match.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
normally my lead times are around 14 business days.
Yeah.
But when it's a bigger order and it's first come, first serve. So if there might be a couple dozen soccer or baseball teams in front of me, and they wait till I have, because it's my own label. So they like to wait till I've got a bunch of jobs in a row.
Oh, so it wouldn't be just Great Plains. It's like Great Plains and something else,
Right.
and they're going to run them all at once because, yeah, okay.
Because they're printing the label on the inside
I
and the
didn't
outside.
realize that's kind of a big deal. So, like, have your label printed on the inside?
Yeah, you have to qualify for it. So, I don't know what those are, but I qualified.
It means you order a lot of printed shirts from them.
It means they make a lot of money off of me.
How many shirts do you think you provided in last year?
Good question.
I was going to count. It's in the thousands, but
20,000?
Do you think you
30,000?
cross the
No.
10 to 20,000 realm?
maybe I'd say I'd be close to 10. Most clubs' orders are small. I'd say 20 or less. And then I do a lot of big time suck as the individuals, but I feel like they're just as important to me as the majors, because you make one person happy, that's the best advertising in the world for me. And I don't do any advertising.
Well, and if it's somebody like Tim Dundery, who he orders a shirt or two from you every year for himself, and then here comes Northwoods and whatever else he's involved with.
I give everybody the same amount of time, and Jeff tells me I shouldn't do that.
No, me and Tahad on a regular basis are like, okay, you have one order that's like 150 shirts and like hoodies and sleeves and and you have this other order that's 3 shirts, and you give them as much time as both of them request, and we're like, no, that is not how that works.
No, but as someone who's creative, sometimes you end up thinking about like, no, I want it. It's
right.
It's not what it should be yet.
No.
So I'm going to fix it.
100%.
Well, because at the end of the day, it's my label and it's got my name on it, so I don't. Want
whether it's one shirt or 150.
I don't want it to be ugly. And there are some shirts I'm like, dude, I don't want to put my logo on this. Well, I want this, and a big skull with and it just looks like crap.
Right? They're like, can it be black and white and nothing else? And you're like,
ultimately, I got to give them what they want.
Right.
But I try my hardest. I give them, a lot of times I'll say, this is what you asked for, and this is what I think you want. 9 times out of 10, they go for what I designed.
And to put it in perspective for those of you who have not gone to Michelle's Instagram page or seen her videos or people in her shirts before, she is wearing a. Could you describe the?
This is my cocktail hour homage to USPSA shooters.
So it's got margaritas and cocktails. It's like a blue-green.
I did have Captain and Diet on it, but it was brown and it looked horrible.
Yeah,
so I had to get rid of it.
That's what she rolls up to in a match. So when you're like, I would like black and white, she's like, but colorful.
When I have people who come up and say, listen, I want a real crazy shirt, I said, you've come to the right
Challenge accepted.
person.
Well, when you made these shirts, the Not Another Shooting Show jerseys for me and Jeff, I remember one of the designs was, it was very much a thing I would like. And
because you're from the Dakotas.
Yeah, I like it to be understated, and I'm not trying to show off. And then there was this one, and I can't remember if you talked me into it or if Jeff did. One of you said something that's like, just wear a kind of loud one for a change. And like the one for Great Plains this year, I would have never ordered that one. Like I would have never been like, no, that one's cool. And after Josh got it, I was like, I wasn't going to tell him I don't like it, because I'm not going to lie, I didn't like it. But then after I saw him and wore it, I was like, okay, I kind of like it. They stood out way more.
Yeah.
Well, when people say, what color should I go for? I'm like, well, what's your ultimate goal? Because there are color combinations that are going to attract the eye. Anybody
yellow is one of those.
Absolutely. There's certain color combinations that are just going to pop. If you want to get noticed, those are the color combinations you should go with.
Or put a penis on it.
Or
both can be true.
Yes. Because what did you want to put on the low bottom of the shirt?
So we're going to put the NAS logo in the tramp stamp or in the crotch region.
Yeah, like at the very bottom of the shirt.
Right. So when you tuck it in,
my vote's the front.
The NAS logo is touching your dick. Like that is our goal.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it very much. Michelle,
on that note,
thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, Keith Stepehenson, Kansas City dude, welcome. How'd the match go today? Well, it went better than me by 0.8%, it looked like.
A little bit, not much, but yeah, just a little bit better than you.
Because it went terrible for me, oh my God.
Not as good as either one of us wanted.
No, it
Steven
didn't.
and Vince both beat us by 3% or so.
Well, they're shooting a different division. It's a different game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not really when it's LO versus CO.
It's
Not
close
really.
enough. Especially when supposedly I've got the better gun. So,
The what gun are you shooting?
MPA.
Oh yeah. No, that's I haven't shot one of those, but I'm shooting the old CZ tac sport. So you're running for Area 3.
I am.
Well,
Good luck with that. No.
how excited are you to be part of it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of excitement.
Okay.
I'm not looking forward to the work, but it seems like you guys got a lot of stuff ironed out, the past couple of years. So it doesn't seem like
The
it's
big
gonna be as
wrinkles
bad.
are flattened out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. The days of 5-hour board meetings, I think, are over. You will never have to sit through one of those if you win the election.
Good.
Yeah, the last one was
Challenge accepted.
the last one was like 53 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Done.
I am the reason this meeting exists.
Yeah. So you're running. What? It's a common question. Why are you running for the Area 3 director?
Well, the current Area 3 director said he wasn't going to go again, so someone
Yeah.
has to step up there.
And we
Yeah, he's
we
not.
appreciate you for it.
Yeah. And
What would you say? Like, so as the area director, you have some kind of set tasks. Like for Area 3, let's say the next 3 years, where do you see it? Do you see it moving? Do you see it staying out? And
Bruce, come here. Here. We're gonna put pressure on someone here.
Bruce.
So Keith Stepehenson, Area 3 candidate. Will you bring the Area 3 match back to Rapid City next year?
I don't know. We've got to see who wants it and what who can put on the best match.
It's just at least one more time before it moves somewhere else.
Brucey has already said that they would like to do it again.
At least one more time.
Well, at least one more time because of the sunk costs. Like,
it makes sense. Everyone talks about the first year, you're just kind of getting in there, and the second year is when you kind of recruit a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good idea to have it the same place 2 years.
At least
in a
2
row,
years. Yeah.
And then move it somewhere
100% it should move around. Like, I am of the exact same opinion. I was super happy that, hey, this range in my state was going to be done in time to do it this year and do it there. And, like, at first I thought, I'm going to do this again. But
that changed.
No, that ended up changing. But no, I if you win, I hope you do bring it back there one more time before it moves somewhere else. And I absolutely think it should move somewhere else. Your home club is Mill Creek in Kansas City, or Kansas, actually.
Yes.
Now, you guys you don't have that many bays, but like with those other rifle ranges, could you do the area match there at Mill Creek?
They've had it there before, but I definitely wouldn't put it there. You got some rifle bays and some LE bays, but it's just a little too scattered out. So I don't think I would enjoy shooting it there. So I wouldn't want to put it there.
Well, wait till you see this range out in Rapid City. When it comes to scattered out, it's pretty wide. It's just all next to each other. It's just so damn big. It's going to be like a half-mile walk back to your car when you're all done.
The only thing I see that if you guys you don't have a one-day format. If you had a one-day format, then I would be more likely to go up and shoot it. I'm not shooting it this year, but a two-day format is what's keeping me out. Just another night away from family and home.
Well, yeah, I guess it is 2 whole days. Like you could leave early in the morning, get there, shoot. But that's a tough drive from Kansas City to there.
I think it's about 12 hours.
Yeah.
I don't mind the drive. That's okay. But the combination of the two.
You'd have to leave at midnight to get there by noon.
Yeah. Do the kids want to see Mount Rushmore?
Well, I don't have kids, but the wife and I don't do that type of vacation.
Gotcha.
My vacations are 1 day at a time. And she's a homebody. But we've got multiple animals, so it's a lot less stressful. And she lets me shoot as many matches as I want. And I get one that can be more than one night.
Yep.
The rest of them, if they're one-nighters, I can shoot as many as I want. So I do 10 to 12 majors a year.
Okay.
But one big one, the rest of them are one-nighters.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're driving home after.
But this is an exception because Vince is the range master and I'm his assistant.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a
So you'll
special
be here tomorrow.
consideration for this one.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And it's only 3 hours away, so if she needs me, I can
Right,
go.
right. You're there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So this match, which stage did you light up and which one did you die on?
Well, 5 was my worst one because I did a plan change, so I skipped a target.
Oh, not the stage you want to do a last-minute plan change on.
No. But all of them are really fun. So I had some that felt and all of them felt really good. Even if you have a miss, it still feels good when you're shooting it.
All of my 3 misses, every one of those 3 felt awesome. I actually shot them well, except for that mic that happened on the 3 stages I had a mic today.
My 6 mics felt the same way.
And yet you beat me. Damn it.
You seen a mic more?
Well, it was rough in the morning, for sure.
Well, I'm obviously a lot younger and more athletic than you, so I just beat you on the movement probably.
I have a baby face, Keith. I don't think I'm that much younger than you.
I'm 56.
Yeah, my sister's older than you.
So I really just go for
I'm
high
48.
senior.
You're not that much older than me. I just have a baby face and gray hair. Okay, so the 5 was which one did you light on fire? What was the one you liked the best?
I like most of them. I don't remember which ones everything felt good, so I haven't checked the scores to see which one actually did well on.
Well, yeah, no, I'm asking for the feel. Like, what was the one where it was like it just felt the best, regardless of what the score is? Because sometimes, someone just really knocked it out of the park even more than you did, so that isn't actually as good, but it's like, yes, that went the way it was supposed to.
I think it had to be 8, 9, or 10. All 3 of those felt really good. They were quick and short ones.
Yeah, I liked all 3 of those stages a lot. The really short one was super fun. Just like small shooting area, just flow through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you do that one right to left or left to right?
I think I did the 10. I did right to left. 8
That's
was
one
left.
of the 2 movers.
That's
10?
the 2 movers. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
8's the one on the left. I did that from left to right.
Okay.
And then on 9, I didn't go in.
Yeah.
Into
you
the
hung
spot.
back.
I just hung back and took everything.
Yeah,
that one felt really good, but I did throw one mic on the swinger.
I knocked that one out of the park, and I did the exact same thing.
Oh.
I had a mic on the swinger. I had one in the black and one off completely. And right before that, Owen had said, "What's the deal with all the hardcover swingers lately?" Because we had one at Great Plains too. That was actually a tux. That one was even closer.
Yeah, I shot that one too.
Did you get a mic on that one, or did you have 2 alpha like I did?
I didn't. I had I think Alpha Charlie.
Oh, okay.
No mics on that one.
Yeah, no, I had 2 alpha with a major gun.
I've actually shot that every year you've had it so far.
Have you?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah. No, we enjoy that. I am very glad I got down to Free State last year because that was my favorite match last year, like by miles.
We had a really good one last year.
Yeah, no, it was stages were
It
super
wasn't
fun.
800 degrees.
And it was not 800
It was
degrees.
not.
Jeff refused to go because it's always hot there. I'm like, dude, it's like Labor Day weekend.
I've gotten heat stroke there like 3 times. Like I kicked an RO one time on a stage that I did poorly on and didn't take the reshoot I was offered.
Yeah.
Like I was just so exhausted from the heat that I was like, I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't actually care. Like I am just spewing bullets because I'm too hard-headed to quit.
I keep pushing for I don't think we can actually do it, but a split format where you're shooting everything half-day format. Yep. But it's a little tough to pull off. I've been to a couple other matches. We shot Wisconsin last year. 10 stages. We started at 8. We were in the truck leaving at 12:15. Shot 10 stages, not staff reset. 8-man squads.
Wait. How does it work?
We shot all 10. We started at 8. We shot 10 stages. We were
in 4 hours.
In 4 hours. And we had changed clothes, and we're heading in the truck leaving.
Were they small squads, small stages, both?
8-man squads. Still competitive reset. Yeah, 8-man squads, and you can do that.
Were they smaller stages to help
normal.
with that?
I think it was about the same, about 202 to 250 rounds, same
Really?
as here. Yeah.
Oh.
Were they more physically compact?
They weren't quite as spread out as these 3 that we got here on 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, there were still some that were wide, and they were
okay.
good stages.
That's impressive. Because
very.
They did a great job. I haven't figured out how to get a hold of anybody to find out how everything else went. But,
yeah.
But I mean, the numbers would automatically. I mean, if you got like 4 to 6 fewer shooters, yeah, you could definitely run a lot more people faster. And dedicated ROs helps. Like, did they have like 2, 3, 4 ROs per stage?
I think average of 2 on on them.
Wow.
I'm sure there were a couple that had 3, but
That's
2 to 3 on each one.
Yeah. No, every time I go to a match in another club, like less so when I come down here because I've been coming down here so much for so many years, but like I'd never been to your club before until last year at Free State, and every time I go somewhere, like I love picking up the things that people just do slightly different. You sent me your the correct wall design for an 8-foot wall, not our incorrect design that we've been building. Like you make it so that you just detach the legs. And every one of the walls that we had to fix before Great Plains this year, you popped into my head because we didn't have the extra piece on the side.
It just makes it easy to replace the leg anytime you need to.
Yeah. No, totally. Well, Keith Stepehenson, Area 3 candidate. Good luck on the election. That's coming up. When does that start? I don't even know.
The month of June, I think.
It's coming up here, where the actual voting starts. And,
I haven't got anything that says when it starts yet.
Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to know what it is. It's in an email I have somewhere.
You're a director. You should know.
It's literally replacing you.
But I'm not running, so I didn't care about the dates. I'll vote, though. But anyway, Keith, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks.
Okay, Owen Collins. It's spelled E-O-E-N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came so close.
So close.
So close.
Oh,
I wanted so bad for the first words out of my mouth to be, remember when I beat Andy at Cornhusker? And I'm just...
Yes!
My CCW is looking very good to suck stars. 7 mics and 1% behind a master because I'm an asshole.
Okay, first off, behind a master who shot like absolute fucking garbage.
Don't take this away from me.
An inch or a mile.
Score is a score.
I shot some stages like a master today. I shot some stages like I was masturbating today, without a doubt. It was. God, it was feast or famine. It was either, and even when it was good, that's when the mic happened. Like, I only mic'd when I shot it well, as dumb as that sounds, and oxymoronic as that is. But
you murdered 3 and then mic'd it. And I had the most ridiculous save on 3.
Oh yes, explain what. First, let me explain what I saw from my vantage point. Okay, so Owen starts shooting it. He moves forward like everybody's doing and shoots those 3 targets.
Okay.
And then he runs back, and I could have sworn he did not shoot at one target. And then, this is just from my memory, so I know this is wrong. And then I saw him dicking with magazine, and like I saw him pat the bottom of the magazine, and I'm like, okay, he just reloaded. All right. And then he shot the one target, and I never saw him shoot the back one, but you did because there was no FTSA. And then he comes back and finishes the rest of it, and in perfect Owen fashion, it's like on the floor, on the break, on the floor, on the break.
Well, let's talk about 10.
Wait, no. Now we need to hear his version of what actually happened, because it's like, oh, he did a reload there. Weird. On a, what is that, 21 round stage?
Yep.
3 is?
3 per 21 rounds.
Yeah.
So I get up, I do all the stuff up front, and I'm retreating, and when I drop the gun behind on the right, I hit the mag release.
Oh, just accidentally with your thumb. Oh.
And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to grab my mag and reload. Then I realize if you reload, you're going home. There's no way to reload without stopping. And so I chuck the mag. I'm very flustered. I'm like, well, what am I going to do?
Wait, which, the mag that was in the gun or the one in your hand to reload
the one in
with?
my hand.
Oh, okay.
So I chuck it and then realize the mag is still in my gun, but my gun is upside down. So
that's why it's still in there.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you have a loose mag running up range with the gun pointed behind you.
Correct.
Oh, God, that's awesome.
And so I'm like, you got to slap this thing hard. And so, I get into position, I slap it, take the far, take the low, then turn it. And the whole time in my head, I'm like, you're going to have a mic because you don't have enough ammo. You're just going to have to eat that mic. So I get to the far left, put 3 on it, go to the right, and just dump it. I didn't even see the target. I shot it like an asshole, 3 alpha'd it, because I Barney loaded.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm just so happy I didn't go home and could recognize that in that time.
What was the other stage I slide locked on? I got to the
last round slide lock. That was
I wasn't two. What is the one?
That's the one with the wall in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because
you got
I had
for that.
I had a couple of makeups, and I changed my stage plan. I made a minor change to my stage plan last minute because I saw other Andy and Brent and I were talking about it. Instead of I was going to come across, stay downrange, and then retreat. Mm-hmm. And Andy and a couple other people went to the back corner on that movement and then went forward to finish. And I was like, you know what? I think that's actually going to be better. So I did that. But it was a lean in the back. And then when I started moving forward, my feet were weird, and I didn't quite have my balance, and the gun's jiggling around, and I'm trying to shoot a full-size popper, and I went miss. And I'm like, and I already had a couple makeups. I'm like, oh, shit. Because that's a 22-round stage, I think.
Yeah, 21 or 22.
So I only had 3 extra bullets in the gun, and I did not reload. And so I was like, well, here. And then I knocked down the popper. I'm like, do we have 3 or do we have 4? And I went bop, 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 slide lock. Yes!
You got an ovation.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
I got applause twice for dumb shit.
Yeah. Well,
that's when you get applause in this sport.
If you can't be good, be entertaining.
Yes, but that giant full-size popper on the advance
it's
the whole
so
time is saying,
tempting.
shoot me, Daddy.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Shoot me harder, Daddy.
Yeah.
So I missed this because I walked up right when it happened, but so Owen did the splits.
Yes.
I missed it. When did you do splits?
10. Coming into the port, I took the far right 2 and went on the back. My plant foot just went right out from under me.
I did not see that.
Yeah, I'll put it on Insta. But
So on top of the 7 mics, if you wouldn't have fucking done the splits.
No, the splits are actually beneficial.
Because the port was right there.
Low port.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to get low, just not that low. Like my left groin and my right hip aren't thanking me, but it worked out. I've never been more happy on 2 Delta on that swinger, though.
I remember somebody on whatever stage had the one swinger, the other short stage in the far back right of the 100-yard range.
9.
That's stage 9? Okay. Someone, I think it was you actually, was bitching about, what's with this hardcover on swingers? And I'm like,
oh, wait.
Toughen up, pussy, or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
To interject, do you know how hard I wanted to say, it's just a close swinger, you pussy, when you threw that mic on it? But you were mad.
You should have.
I wasn't actually mad, but I was
you probably little.
You look mad when you're done and you had the mistake. You look very mad.
That's just his natural look.
I have rested. I do have a little bit of resting bitch face for sure. But no, that one I wasn't mad. The third, no, I was a little mad after. Oh, the mic on 4. I was a little I was going through that thing where it's like, okay, I'm gonna sell my guns. You know, that was actually going through my head. This is dumb. I had that little pity party for about 2 minutes.
I'm quitting the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 4 for our entire squad. Just sucked.
It was not. No, nobody shot that one.
I shot it
real
awfully.
well. I thought all of your stage plans were dumb, except for me and Bruce on that stage. Bruce did the same plan I did, except he went back and then went forward at the end, where I kind of did the slightly forward and then went back. But it saved a bunch of movement that everybody else was doing herky jerky dirk.
Well, movement's fine for me, but the whole thing was the can of paint in front of the popper. I'm like, hey, could somebody move that? And then I don't run through my visualization, and I'm like, I don't need to, and that was the first mistake. And then when I get to that middle where I just slow walk, and I'm like, you should be doing something. You're not supposed to take those on the move. What are you supposed to be doing? Whatever. I'm into position.
Yep.
Get there, last target, slide lock. You were supposed to reload there, asshole.
Yeah. I didn't forget any reloads I was supposed to do. There was a couple of times where I forgot I needed to reload, and someone said, hey, where are you going to do your reload? I'm like, I don't know yet. Because I've literally not thought about it.
How was your plan on 7?
7. Oh, 7 was fun.
Yes,
that was
it
one
was.
of my favorite stages of the match.
It was a great stage.
Really, really wide. I executed it pretty well. I think.
Was it similar to the plan we talked about last night?
I pretty much did that, except I made a change at the end.
Okay.
I shot the back right corner. I stopped short in that hallway, and I did not go downrange.
Okay, so
Because you can shoot those 2 targets from the back, and then
lean out off the right.
And lean out on the other one, and I thought it was going to be too much of a lean, so I never even considered it.
Right.
I also never considered just shooting those 2 from the back.
Right.
Because I would have to shoot that one on the right from down there.
And that's what threw me off ROing is because I didn't actually see that you could lean out that far because leans aren't that hard for me. But like I was just like, oh, I'll just do it this way, and then watching like C-class shooters do the lean, I'm like, okay, so it's possible, got it. And I was like, I'm going to change my plan now. So for all of you tryhards who are like, I'm not going to fucking RO the ROs, guess what? You get to watch the stage plans. Like you got to be like, oh yeah, that does work. Oh shit, I never thought about that. Like learn to take in information and go, oh, I can use that piece of it and not that piece. Now I do understand watching Bay 5 has me fucked up because watching the D-class brigade and the C-class boys like not engage like multiple targets every run, I got scared.
Yeah.
Jeff, are you ready for this? I'm going to show you the picture of me on 5 that Michelle got. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Can she Photoshop our banner instead of that?
I basically look like Godzilla.
Yes. I was
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
slightly drunk Godzilla.
It's a thing of beauty. Oh, and you even got the spikes in there. I got some spikes off the ground, creating shadows. It's amazing. Okay, well, we go by so fast. Owen, thanks for coming on
fun.
the podcast. So,
I'd like to take credit for the Gawryluk man's stage or his overall win of the day. The not a vampire guy from the wintry white north.
wait, we're supposed to be talking to you, Thomas, not Brent still. Jesus.
We're talking about Brent.
We're talking about Brent, yeah. So, Thomas Shirazi?
Yes.
Okay. You're stuck with me tomorrow, working the match.
I am.
We have a shit show to deal with.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun.
Was anyone DQ'd today?
Not on my squad, but I
didn't hear about any.
I haven't heard
about any.
I don't. Yeah, not on that stage at least.
So the stage that Thomas and I are working tomorrow is it's a very downrange start. It's 3 islands and 3 per. I mean, the stage is interesting.
Yeah.
And it could be like when we were walking yesterday, I'm like, oh God. Like my initial reaction when I saw where the start position was Steven, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it seemed worse than actually shooting.
It's not actually that bad.
No.
I'm still going to be most worried when the tryhards come through.
Yes.
Because if they leave that port the way Steven left the port at Great Plains.
Well, the one nice thing.
There's no one there.
Right. As a person who I RO'd my squad the entire day, and I kind of just went beep and ran to the back and just accepted that unless they turn to like 240.
If it's super obvious, like we're probably going to miss some 182.
There's going to be some 181, 183 range.
But there's no one within 15 yards of that muzzle.
We're going to be so far down range.
Yep. You're 15 yards down the berm. So you're just like, oh no, I'm in berm. And it's if anyone reloads coming back. That one made my butt pucker.
I'm worried about reloads, and I'm worried about people getting like lost in the sauce inside of that fence maze in the middle there.
If they just turn the wrong way, real bad things could happen real quick.
Or catch a gun on one of the walls.
Or getting hung up. I ran through like real gingerly because I was Naruto running with my PCC, and I'm like, there's so much shit behind me that can snag on something. I'm just gonna.
And again, Cleat Gang Unite. Watching people
having cleats was finish what you're saying, and I'm going to reiterate.
Watching people without cleats run full force back at me, I'm like, please don't trip, please don't trip, please don't trip. Like I was like, we had one guy in my squad who had cleats, and he just stuck, and I was like, yes.
And I was the same way. Like I went full ham when I retreated into that area, and that was one of my mics. I think do you guys remember did I have the best time on our squad? Did anybody beat me on time on 3? I had a really good time.
Can we look up raw time?
But not for the match, please. But running back, what did you say? I have headphones on. Oh, thank you, Bruce. He had to look so far down in the listing before he could find me. when I was running back, though, I was so confident. Like, I was going full retard back to go get to that spot.
Yeah, that stage real
and
fast.
I was as aggressive as I could possibly be. I like, even with my feet, like in ways where you're a little ginger because it's gravel and tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I was just go.
The only person who I found that beat you in time was Steven, because he was 12 seconds and you were 13 seconds.
And he's like 100 pounds less than me. Of course, he should.
But he also threw a mic.
So did I.
He did too.
It was in that second position. I hit the 3 on the left, and then going to the one in the back, I shot too soon and missed alpha.
Yeah. Okay, so
that makes sense.
How many people on your guys' squad forgot it was 3 per?
Nobody.
Oh,
well, Bruce had a little hiccup in on the second target of the stage. He like had trigger freeze. He went pop, and then started to leave and was like shit, and had to come back for it.
Because Kian went 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Got hit, and then he ran all the way back and went 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Oh, no.
And then on the last target he went 1 2 3. And so as the RO, I'm like,
Did he remember?
No, he was throwing a makeup shot, and it was so he made up a Charlie with an alpha, and I was like, if you're finished, unload and choke clear.
Yeah. He was so cocky. He put on Instagram, ready to get your ass kicked. Andy?
Never call people out. It never fucking.
You know
works.
what?
No.
If he had just had his head out of his ass, it would have worked this time because I shot so poorly. It was not well. Thomas, you were our PCC shooter today.
Oh yes.
How many times were you like, Steven, this is bullshit?
The hard lean that I mic'd on. The hard.
Which
left.
one?
There
was a few.
What stage? There was a couple that like slowed me down. Like added seconds.
Four had a pretty tough one. That hardcover that you had to shoot from the back left corner.
Yes.
Was that probably the toughest one for
That's
you?
probably the toughest one. That I absolutely mic'd on.
I had a
like
mic
Delta,
on that target too.
Like fucking Delta mic'd it. Yeah. And it's just if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen on like a super hard left lean.
And now was 5 your bitch because you had a rifle?
No, 1 was my bitch. I have the stage win on that one, and it's
only
the
PCC.
first stage, first place, second place, and third place was PCC.
Yeah, because
shocked you didn't have to actually do the thing.
Stunner. Yeah.
For the people listening who don't know, it's strong hand only.
Yeah.
So which means PCC just shoots normal.
Just took completely normal shoot. Yeah.
And it was I didn't die on it. I had 1 Charlie, but I was slow. It was.
That you were not faster. I'm upset with.
Yeah, I was still shooting a little bit cautiously.
Right. I mean, you and Russell shot it in 8.5 seconds, and then
I feel like probably could have gotten 6 if I'd really been hauling ass. But.
Right, because Nick O'Connell, a friend of the show. Or no, he's not been on it.
No, he's never been on.
Oh, what a dick. He did it in 10.5.
Yeah.
Doesn't he like not have internet? Isn't that why he hasn't been on?
No, I don't know. He works like 60-hour weeks as a small engine mechanic, and so he does not have much free time. Like
his life is his job,
pretty much.
Yeah, right now.
Like he comes to the range in his work truck because he's like the only time I can get out here is like straight after work.
Immediately
like,
after, yeah.
Okay, so aside from the strong hand pistol stage that was your bitch, what was the stage that was your bitch?
You're gonna make me look at my scores.
What one felt the best, regardless of scores?
5 felt really. That one felt really good especially with like long range shots. I only threw like 5 Charlies on that whole stage.
Yeah, that's hard to beat on that one because like my squad, I stopped counting the failure to engages with some people because it just stopped mattering.
Yeah, at a certain point you're like you're already at 0.
This isn't gonna matter.
Because it became a game of like I cannot say that you did not shoot at this, but there's 3 targets that do not have any shots on them. I'm just going to give you one at least one, just to say that I gave you didn't engage. But when there was also Delta Mike, Alpha Mike on other ones, I was like, fuck it. Like your score, your 60 seconds score is trash.
Yeah. Stage 1, stage 3, and stage 5 were in terms of just points, raw points were my high stages. And then I kind of shot middle of the pack everywhere else.
Everywhere I shot today, if I shot it well, there was a mic. Actually, on 4, I was joking. Reese was one of our
ROs
today, the staff day ROs. She's shooting tomorrow. And like when I got done, like it went really good. I did a very different plan from everybody else. I did the minimalist movement, and I shot a lot from the back. Like I shot 6 targets from the back left, and then I moved to one spot, and then I moved to the other corner.
You kind of gave yourself long-range shots to avoid moving too much.
Right, because I'm fat and slow. And
know your strengths.
I was exactly. And so I shot good points, except I was joking. I'm like, hey, Reese, did you find the mic? She goes, yeah. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
Like, I was joking because I'd shot 2 mics already. And I was like, I was kidding. What? Where's the mic? And it was that hard lean you struggled with.
Yep, there's a couple of people, like non-PCC shooters, that picked up mics on that one.
It was I'm left-handed. It was on the left side. And that was like, it was easier for me than most. And I think I was a little careless just because like, it's a tough lean, but I got it.
Right, you're like, this should be easy for me,
fine.
so I don't have to give it the
And
respect.
it wasn't even the black. It was, I went over and looked at it, and I'm like, did someone paste the black? Like, no, it wasn't there at all. I'm like, shit.
That's the worst.
Your alpha was straight on.
Oh, yeah, center punch
the
the
mic
alpha.
was nowhere to be seen. Yeah,
it went to Jesus. When I had the mic on the 3 per stage, that I crushed it. I'm super happy, and I'm like, no. And I'm sitting there staring at one of it, and I couldn't, because it was the one stage where I'm like, I shot this really good. And I'm looking at one of those bullet holes, and it's got a little bit of not perfectly roundness going on that's not just weird tear. And I'm sitting there, and I'm staring at it, and I'm staring at it, and I'm staring at it, and I'm thinking, am I going to be a douche? Am I going to be a douche? Am I going to be a douche? And I look up, and Thomas Howard goes, you were going like a bat out of hell. There's no way. I'm like, I know. I'm just deciding if I'm going to be a douche. Okay, never mind. And I just took my mic and moved on. I'm like, because I thought about asking to see if it was a double and get an overlay, but it's like,
overlay
it was not there. And then I watched the video, and I was moving on the first shot, and the second 2 shots, my body was steady, so I know I shot too early coming into the target.
Yeah,
so
sent it.
Yeah, it went left, and but
that
so are you gonna run the timer tomorrow?
I'm sure I will at some point.
Make him do it during the super squad.
It'll be it's 100%. Like, I just met you for the first time today, so like if you're uncomfortable with it, that's fine. If you want to do it, I highly encourage you to do it. You know,
it'll be fun.
It's good to do that and get some experience. And the super squad,
I've been in RO for a month. I think it'll be fine.
So the actual truth is...
but this stage is going to be a little different than your average stage.
Right, but he's small and fast. And so beat run could be... Because honestly...
Just have me do wind sprints all day.
I'm nimble. I'm just slow.
When I have to headlock a super squad guy, too, that'll be great.
Dude, that would be so epic. No,
come over, coach the wrestling match that breaks out.
The honest truth, and I say this as someone who did not give up the timer today, like, the timer's the easier part.
Timer's the fun part.
Right, because you just go beep, and you just watch the gun and make sure it doesn't break 180, and then run them through the range commands. But at the end of the day, that's running the thing, and then you go call some stuff.
The tablet RO can make or break a stage.
Right, 100%. The tablet RO is the truly important one because they're the one watching for football. It's watching
and the offside coverage.
And all that stuff. Whereas, being the timer RO, it feels more intimidating, and you will fuck up because
you're like the pilot of the jet,
right? Like, and like a number of these stages have RO traps in them.
Yeah,
understand that these timers are set up to pick up 22s during Steel Challenge.
Yeah,
I was picking up Shadow 2s with maybe some minor ammunition from the back of bays. Like, I was standing there watching it, and I'm like, yep, I'm picking up times. I'm good. Like, never be afraid to be at the back of the bay and be collecting the info.
Let them come to you.
Yep.
Yeah, so they don't overrun your position.
Yeah, because that's you don't need to. It doesn't need to be in their ear. Like, there are some of the older ROs are like, the timer must be right next to them. And you're like, no, it doesn't.
No. I was also I took a look at that stage too. I never did it when anybody was shooting, but like on the offside, like where the tablet, or basically not necessarily tablet, but left side person is going to stand. Because, they also can be way down range at the start and then move back as needed. But that's the thing on that stage. I'm going to have to ask every single shooter or we are going to have to ask every single shooter, how are you shooting this? Like, we literally need to know, like,
your
which
exact
of
stage
the
plan.
order of your islands. We need to know the order.
Yeah,
so.
and then be prepared for them to completely dump that stage plan as soon as it goes.
That too. All right, Thomas Shirazi, good to meet you today. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Good to meet you too.
Rolling. Aaron Hiemke, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just walk stages? Did you walk them all yet?
I got 5 left to walk.
Oh, okay.
Well, stage 5 left to walk.
Oh, just that one. Oh, that one will take a little longer.
Yeah.
Here's the secret: 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. Telling you, don't do the herky jerky derp 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 derp.
I'm gonna screw it up.
A lot of people were doing. No, it's actually easy. It's not that hard. If you want to herp derp derp, like you can herp derp derp, but you don't have to. You can go to 5 spots and just shoot stuff. Like there's a way to do it. So you're Grand Island Club.
Yep.
But live in Kearney, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm about 45 minutes away from the range.
So, where do you land on this here match? Where's the bed shitting gonna happen? Where's the good things gonna happen?
Bed shitting everywhere. Good things probably not at all.
Oh, okay.
So you can drink all night.
No, I'm not going to drink all night because I got to drive home tomorrow, and I really don't feel like driving home after shooting a match and with a hangover.
Sounds like weakness.
Yeah, I saw you posted on our Reddit about like you were practicing reloads, and as it turns out, you actually do have to reload a little bit in this match.
Yeah,
I never did, but I was gonna go. Why are you practicing reloading? That's not really a thing we do anymore. But
right? I mean,
so.
Yeah, it was interesting because I haven't. I shot a couple of rounds this morning on the way here to check 0. Before that, I haven't shot a single round in over 2 months.
Let's go.
Or done any dry fire in that time. So I was just like, I got to do some dry fire, and yeah, there were multiple mags that the back side of the magazine tried to go in the mag well, and then just launched off to the side.
That was kind of how my day went. It was like I was relearning how to shoot during the match because the first 3 stages were just, the first stage just felt slow, but it was just sort of like first stage jitters slow. It didn't feel like I just wasn't ready to go. Mm-hmm. And then the next stage went okay, but that's when it was raining, 7, that really wide stage.
Yep.
That was a really fun stage. That one turned out great. The 80 people who had to work on it to make it happen, like, I understand it required that to make it good, but it was good. Like, I'm glad they did it.
It looks like a lot of fun.
And then the 3 over there, if there was one with a mover, I threw. Oh wait, no, the second one with the mover I did okay, but the first one with the mover was not good. That had a mic.
Did anyone in your squad forget the open target on 7 or 8? Sorry,
the short little guy.
Yeah, the left side stage on the 100-yard.
Yes, Nick missed a whole target.
See,
it wasn't
hidden. It was the open one, wasn't it?
It was the one around the right side of the close wall.
Because he
just forgot to move forward to get that.
We had 2 people miss the middle one, the open middle in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, everybody else was walking it left to right, and then I was just
what?
Yeah, I know. Like our whole squad was walking it left to right, and then I just walked it right to left. And and somebody goes, "Why are you doing it that way?" I said, "Because I have a target in front of me the whole time."
And you broke all their brains.
And they walked it, and they're like, "Oh, that's way better! Holy cow!" Like, and this is the first time in a while where I didn't do a dumb thing stage planning. Like my stage planning was on point today. Like
because you walked them with me for the first time.
There was a couple of things you fixed for sure that I would have just done different. I didn't. It was just stuff I didn't find.
Yeah. No, walking stages with people who think differently than you is a good idea because they're going to make you go, oh, because like I don't leave the shooting area. So like I never think about, oh, I'm going to exit the shooting area and go around this wall. My mind never says that. My autism is like stay inside of lines because you're supposed to stay inside of lines. So like it requires me to see someone else go outside.
Right.
But yeah, it's like walking the stage. Okay, I will say, after multiple years of following Lane and Cody while they stage plan, I can be a little bit of a dick because I'm just like, you do this, you do this, you do this, because I've watched Lane and Cody spend about 5 minutes in one position. Not on one stage, one position. Trying to figure out the best way to roll through that
and
position.
load their weight and whatnot.
Yeah. So you're a 3-gunner. Or you have shot 3-gun.
I've shot 3-gun.
I forgot to tell you, keep the mic close to your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Do you think that I should take up the challenge of going to
hell yeah.
Yes.
multi-gun nationals?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why would you not?
Well, because I don't shoot past 300 yards.
I don't think there might be like 1 or 2 targets past 300.
Okay. I also...
They only have one place where they can do that.
I don't have a scope that... I don't have a scope. I have red dot.
Oh, I've got a... Well, that's a division you can shoot.
Oh.
Did you not hear the part about them saying, will we even provide you with equipment and guns?
I didn't because I haven't listened to the threat yet.
No, he was going to put you like with the super squad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm 100% behind that because shooting with the super squad will be super fun because they're all USPSA shooters that just show up at 3-gun.
No, these will be 3-gunners.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, these will be like...
That does sound like the worst way to spend a weekend ever, but...
No, I don't think it would. No.
There's a lot of the top level 3-gunners that are super fun people to be around.
Okay.
Oh, some of them are super fun to be around.
I've been around the top level USPSA guys, and I've not had fun around them as much.
I mean, there's autism in 3-gun too, but way less of it. And they tend to be generally a little looser. John McClane is a hoot.
With a name like that, you better be.
Yeah, and
he better shoot a Beretta.
And I was working the year I worked it. So the first 2 days were like the stages, and then it was like basically the sort of speed shoots on the third day to sort of like separate everybody and put a bunch of extra pressure on it, which some people liked it, some people didn't. Anyway, they were using the traps for the sporting clays. Mm-hmm. So there was some really interesting clay stuff going on our stage because we had a rabbit rolling on the ground super fast. One clay was shot like 100 feet straight up in the air.
Okay.
And then there was another one that was just sort of crossing. And John's, if I recall correctly, John's open gun jammed. And I don't think he got a round off in the rabbit. Something went wrong. And then when he got done, he all of a sudden steps back into me and is like, oh, the RO got in my way. Like, and he was just clowning. He was not actually trying to get it. And I just started laughing. I was like, yeah, well played, sir. But no, I mean, here's the thing with Adam's multi-gun nationals match. It's not the dumb 3-gun you've shot here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not even close.
Okay.
It's not even the same sport.
And honestly, with what they said on that podcast, I would argue that most non-club 3-gun matches are going to be like that. Like you go to most of the big 3-gun events, and there's a lot of crazy shit that they do, and it's not just what you talked about. You know, shoot some stuff over here, go over here, pick up a different gun, shoot some stuff over here. Like the majors aren't like that at all.
Okay, which I find fascinating because the tryhards at my club literally set up the stages like they do and say, well, you'll see this at a nationals or a major.
Okay, not knowing who they are, I don't think there's any really good, like really, really good 3-gun shooters at your club that I know of.
I don't disagree with you because they won't.
And I'm not talking like Tom's from like Grand Island, right? Tom Bush?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so he's not an Omaha guy because he's pretty good. But I don't know of anybody who's actually Omaha.
Chris Westover, Jesse Hilger, and then other than that, like they're the two, like they've been tryhards for long enough that they have like they travel around and do the shit. Colin is I think doing that, but then he doesn't go to matches. I think he's going to go to. He didn't shoot zombies. Did you shoot zombies?
No.
Oh.
That's a fun match.
I haven't shot zombies, and I was just talking to Bruce about that. I haven't shot zombie in I think 7 or 8 years.
Okay.
So. I've shot it twice, 17 and 19, and it's a hoot. Is it a fair match? It gets a little loosey-goosey when it comes to that, but,
as long as you know that when you show up.
Yeah. But it's like the most entertaining match you will ever shoot.
Okay.
Like, No, big 3-gun matches are not as dumb as you think they are. I think if you accept the invitation, you will enjoy the match.
Okay.
The one thing they are 100% wrong about is that it doesn't take that long to reset. Okay, it may not be 10 minutes, but it's like 7.
It's still a long time.
It's like 7 or 8.
Right. Like that part just cannot be negated.
I worked the match. Now, granted, when I worked it and it wasn't, staff day was the longest staff day I've ever shot. But like just working the match, like I was on the range 13 hours a day.
Oof.
Like,
oh, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. No, it took long. Like 3-gun just takes longer.
Right.
Like, and that's that's honestly the number one thing that keeps me from shooting it more is major 3-gun matches take forever.
For a few listeners that don't shoot competition that often, we shot a 10-stage major with a 30 to 45-minute lunch break. We started at 8:39. I think.
We started shortly after 8. We got going pretty good.
Okay. It felt like it was taking longer, but so let's say we started at 8:15. We were done. I think my squad was done by 2:33.
We were done at 2:39.
Yep. So that's a USPSA, and like I'm not gonna lie, by the end of it, as just someone who's ROing the whole time, I was getting a little tired of it. I was like, okay, let's fucking go, guys. Like,
but it was like 6.5 hours.
Right, 6.5 hours for 10 stages. My local club, because that's all I have to go based off of, does a 4-stage match in 7 to 9 hours. Like they're supposed to start at 9.
Jesus,
that sounds horrible.
Well, because we ran into this because we were going to record one time before the night match, but I didn't leave ENGC. The match was supposed to start at 9. I don't know that it did, but I didn't leave Omaha till like 4, or like the range till like 4.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, like that.
You guys rolled up like right. Oh, that was the first year you came, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a 4-stage match. So like,
Oofta.
Right, and I'm like,
yikes.
Over an hour a stage. I'm like, and these are 10-man squads. We were running 14-man squads today. Like, or my squad was 13. So
I think ours was 13 or 14, something like that.
So like those are big squads. For those who don't understand, like a 10-man squad, we would have probably been done shortly after 1:30 if we had 10-man squads.
And we actually got told to slow down. Steven came over and said, "Hey, slow down," because a couple
the
of the squads
are.
Well, they had issues with something, and also they were like rebuilding the footing over in the grass stages because we tore the shit out of it.
And it rained.
Spikes for the win. Let's just
spikes for the win.
Yeah.
Did you Owen it?
What do you mean?
Did you pull an Owen and rip up the fault line entirely?
Oh no.
No. You never go full Owen.
No, never go full Owen. Owen went full Owen today.
So, I'm sure
I missed it though.
Owen.
He did splits.
Yeah, he did
splits.
He told me about that.
So you bought a new gun, or
yes.
What? Tell us about this silly purchase.
The one that I told you about that I'm gonna make you shoot.
Yes.
Yeah. So I traded 3 of my old crappy handguns for Taurus Raging Bull in 454 Casull.
Oh my god!
About 2 months ago.
You did go full retard.
Yes. Shot it for the first time today.
How was that?
Not bad.
Oh really?
No. I mean, it was a little bit spicier than a 44 mag. But not terrible.
Oh, okay.
I think I put 12 rounds through it, and I showed Jeff the video before you got back of trying to shoot it one-handed, and it really didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got what length barrel on it?
8 and 3/8.
Oh, so it's beefy.
Yeah.
So it's a chunky boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Taurus makes me a little nervous to shoot anything Magnum because I've literally seen the pictures of the exploded cylinders.
Yeah, that's
Caleb Giddings would fight us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was fun though. I mean, the ammo that I shot in it was actually really weak for a 454.
I've heard that about, and I found that out even with my 10 millimeter. That like the
factory
the
10
plinking ammo is underpowered.
Yeah,
like way underpowered.
It's one of the funniest things is that people who are like 10 millimeter greatest thing ever, and you're like, you're not shooting the 10 millimeter they actually made. You're shooting basically 40 short and weak.
Yeah.
In a longer case,
Yep.
and so it feels less snappy. Go by Underwood or Federal HSTs or something like that.
Or shoot my gold dot loads for deer.
Yeah. Then you'll learn what the 10 millimeter that the FBI was trying to get 120-pound women to qual with, and you're like, oh, this was a terrible idea.
Shoot some doubles with my deer ammo, and you will make your radius and ulna vibrate like a tuning fork.
You feel your spine.
You definitely, absolutely feel it. Aaron, good to see you. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Nick's got Steven's microphone up to his mouth, like always.
Just fits so good.
Yeah.
You know? It's got a nice hand feel.
Yeah.
You know, you just grasp it gently between your two fingers.
Yeah. It's only two.
Well, on a good day.
Yeah.
He's real excited.
Okay. And then Nick O'Connell, first time. Why haven't we had him on already?
I don't know, because he's just always busy.
Well, Andy, it's because real G's move in silence like lasagna.
What did he just? Real G's move in silence?
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Okay. But
internet humor does not land with Andy as well.
Well, but hold on a second. There's just one problem with that.
He hasn't been a master for any time. Let the record reflect, it's fucking Tuesday.
You didn't hear that, but I just played back Steven yelling at you, let the record reflect, it's fucking Tuesday.
That's right. That's right. And on Wednesday, we were peers.
Yes.
On Wednesday? Oh, you're a GM now?
I'm an M. Just like Steven.
Yeah, don't give him...
Yeah, so what's... Okay, so that's why I'm confused about the G. Because it's like, it's lasagna.
No, real
lasagna.
G's move in silence like lasagna because the G in lasagna is silent.
Like a gangsta.
Don't pronounce
a real
it.
gangsta.
Oh, gangsta, not GM.
Yes.
You know, Andy, it really shows you've never moved on the street.
No.
Never made moves on the street.
No, I was a member of...
the marching band?
A gang of rapscallions.
It was the Swedish Mafia. In Sioux Falls, South Dakota, like they're pretty heavy hitters up there.
Oh,
it's pretty yeah.
Oh, I bet. All the
Very
meatballs.
dicey.
Don't all the meatballs.
Oh, when there's lutefisk, man, look the fuck out.
That sounds pretty lit.
Yeah,
I'd enjoy that.
Lutefisk is awful. It's cod poisoned with Y.
Right. So Nick, you have this is the first season where you've shot majors as a master.
Yeah.
And you've so far shot like an asshole. At least at Great Plains. At Cornhusker, did you shoot like an asshole or did you turn it back?
So at Cornhusker, I shot like a guy that probably should have slept more this week. Just never really had my head in the game. Just no aggression. But that's all right. You can't win them all, Jeff.
Well,
can't win them all.
Stephen will mock me relentlessly because I was completely unhelpful this week.
It's true, you were.
My business got like weirdly busy, and so I ended up not being able to be helpful like I planned on it. But I also did not commit the faux pas of practicing while everyone else was working because I just didn't practice.
That's good. We would have noticed.
No,
because some people practice during the rifle match.
Like again, or are we talking about the first rifle match?
I believe we're talking about the first rifle match.
I think we're talking about the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was remarkably unhelpful. But when you put on a show for other people, you're just going to perform like shit. Like that's.
Well, we appreciate having a staff day RO. That is nice.
You know what?
My squad didn't have one, but I'll do that next year. I don't have to be out here.
I also was kind of confused. Okay. Stephen, I know you're listening. I don't know why you put two of us on each stage because what normally happens is you put one with each squad and they are the all-time Nook guy.
Yeah.
And then the 7 other ROs in the
do the ROing.
Do the runny thing.
I will say this though, like we had Reese and Brody. And they did a great job. And it was so nice to be able to shoot staff day and not run a timer or a tablet. It was really nice to do that. I very much appreciated it. The fact that Nick's squad had to do all the shit themselves, I was very glad it wasn't me. So,
right.
I think Steven did it correctly.
Yeah, a 14-man squad.
Yeah.
You had a little bigger squad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that helps, but I'm I'm trying to be an advocate that spreads the
gospel
the
of
good
the
word.
staff day RO.
Right, like the staff day RO, give back to the people that, and like it's best when it can be a local person, so you're not actually like increasing costs or anything. But it's like just give back to the people who are helping put on your match. Like,
well, and I honestly I would like to try it next year if you guys don't need another CRO down here, but like if you're all good on actual main match day ROs, like I would love to try the staff day RO thing.
Yeah, the only negative is again you are on the range for 8 hours. Like
it's the same time spent, but the vibe when you're shooting the main match is totally different.
Yes, it is a different vibe. a little more sweaty, but yeah, you just have to kind of get used to the idea that you're like, okay, I'm not gonna be fresh. Like I didn't sit at home all day today and just be like, oh, here, let me go from air conditioning, walk to stages, go back to air conditioning. It's like, oh no, like by the end of the day, my arms were getting like I felt like my hands were swelling. Like I was just like, okay, I'm ready to not be on this range anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
So what stage did you murder and what stage did you fall down on?
I currently have the slide ride stage win on the strong hand only stage.
Hell yeah.
Attaboy.
Unfortunately, that is not a stage really worth winning.
True.
All of the big point stages, just shit the bed in various exciting ways.
Did you just try to go too fast, or?
No, just kind of sluggish mentally. Not really looking at the targets with the kind of.
He's wearing sharp.
Yeah, I just didn't really feel particularly like I would program a stage and then like it just wouldn't stick.
Yeah,
and just slide right off my smooth, wrinkle-free brain.
No.
Which that's all right. That's
for your normal major match morning. Like, what is your normal major match prep look like?
So normally I wake up in a panic.
So existential dread.
Yeah, existential dread. No, normally I wake up. I do a little bit of dry fire, just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Usually just working like general gun handling that you can't do at a safety table. So a couple reloads, some like wider transitions, and that really kind of sets me up to have like a little bit of confidence.
Yep.
Going into the day. And then, I'll get some greasy, shitty breakfast from Casey's.
That is the breakfast of champions?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Casey's. But, it's not exactly a continental breakfast.
True.
Well, I had both today, so.
Oh.
I had a biscuits and gravy, or biscuit and gravy, and then I went to get coffee at Casey's next door because the coffee at the hotel was terrible. And I'm like, oh, they got lots of breakfast pizza. Okay, I'll get one. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I'll get my Casey's breakfast, pound an energy drink, and then I'll have another energy drink, like usually around noon. Today it was like I'm on energy drink 2 at 9 a.m.
Jesus.
I woke up too late to dry fire.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really remember driving to Steven's house to get to the range. So
was this sleep or alcohol induced?
Sleep. I didn't drink last night. I got home and I didn't have magazines loaded. I just was not prepared.
Yep.
So I didn't get to bed till like midnight. And that's that's somebody's fault. Probably mine.
Yeah.
It's my fault. If you're unprepared for a match, you're going to show up unprepared.
It's different. Like, you helped build the match?
I did. I was out. So I worked 52 hours by Thursday.
Yeah.
And then I had Friday off.
That's the thing. Oh.
So I came out Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then I had Friday off. I was out here.
That's the thing. When I wasn't running the match this year at Great Plains, but it's still it's a toll. I was not in the same headspace to shoot the match.
And to be honest, I really didn't do much yesterday. I just kind of walked around watching stages get proofed because that's, I would like to direct matches in the future.
Right.
So that process to me is very interesting. Hearing, guys like Vince. He came up here to be the RM. Thank you, Vince. Just seeing his thought process on how to idiot-proof the stages and make sure we don't have any scoring issues and things that as a fairly new competitor I'm not really thinking about.
Yeah.
So
well, We're getting close to food. We have one more guest we have to have on.
Okay.
All right. Well, I
we're
appreciate
gonna do that after Nick. Nick, thanks so much for joining us.
I appreciate the conversation.
Okay, Tristin Riggs, Patreon subscriber. We have some very serious thanks to give you, and it has nothing to do with $357 a month. Because both of us realized in an episode that we recorded and has yet to come out, we both realized in the exact same way you sort of kind of saved our match. Because you put out a video the other day where you're like practicing, you're like shooting the stuff.
Yeah.
And then you were doing all this strong hand shooting.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck is Tristin doing strong hand shooting? And I'm like, wait, is there something in the matchbook that we should know about when it comes to strong hand shooting? And I look in there, stage 1, strong hand only. Oh, thank you so much, Tristin, for posting a video of yourself shooting strong hand for the first time I've ever seen.
Yep. I sent that video to Owen and was like, do we have strong hand only shooting? And he's like, I don't know, do we? And I was like, fuck, we both have the matchbook. Shit, okay.
Yeah, that was something I've seen, and I've started incorporating it in practices just kind of as a fun way of like testing thing. But yeah, it come in handy like reading the matchbook prior, because if I would have shown up and seen it.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Read the matchbook?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
What?
That sounds like communism.
I'm a match director. I don't read the fucking matchbook. Like, good hell.
Who reads a manual?
Instructions, schmuctions. Anyway, so you're shooting tomorrow? You haven't shot it yet? I got it. Well, we both have a pretty good idea. What is your... Which stage is the one you're looking forward to as of right now?
They all seem like they're going to be good stages.
But like, I got this. Like in your head, you're like, oh, I totally have this one.
I guess the strong hand only one is going to be one I'm going to be really excited about.
Oh,
because I've never actually shot a complete stage at a match strong hand only.
Yeah.
And if it is, it's always like one per, so you can.
Yeah.
Recoil management doesn't really matter when it's one per and then just arc it, I guess. But and I always love this stage at
Cornhusker.
The photo stage, the one that
you get 5 here, yeah.
You get the profile photo for the next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
That stage I always like just because
it really should just be called your Facebook profile.
Yeah. Yeah. I have so many friends who that photo is their.
Oh yeah, basically everyone who shot it last year or the year before got it is still their Facebook. It's my Facebook profile. Like fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. What's the stage you're kind of like? I'm not looking forward to that one.
Probably the double activator stage on the short bay up top, just because that'll be the last one we shoot of the day. And
because you're on the Try Hard squad.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think about shooting on the Super Squad?
So I did it last year, and it was definitely a different mentality, I guess. It was something to get used to, just the whole level of like.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how not fun was it?
I actually enjoyed it, just because those are the people I was trying to beat. But
it's different. It's one thing to enjoy it. It's another thing, like you can enjoy something and it not be fun.
I liked it just because I got to finally meet those people. I've seen them all online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you were in. Not to put this in a bad way, but like you were in the kind of hero worship, like, oh my god, I know that guy, or oh I've seen that guy. Like, so you still had that like, ooh, this is kind of cool vibe.
Yes.
Okay. So as someone who had that the first 3 matches that he was in, like the quote unquote super squad, and by match 4 you're like, why am I walking way more than everybody else? It seems like fuck this shit.
Why, you were the only one resetting?
Yeah, me, my buddy Jay, and whoever else was not a GM or tended to walk a lot more because masters and above don't reset 3 shooters out.
No, I got to go over to the safe table now.
Yeah, and then
that's safe table time.
Right, and then once you're done shooting,
that's handy time.
You need at least 1, maybe 2 shooters to like.
You'd think I'd go fill my magazines, but I don't do that either.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not today, anyway. That's good help.
So what?
No.
Fucking sign just fell down. So what? How many majors are you shooting this year?
So I just did Great Plains, then I have Cornhusker, Free State, Fall Classic, and that's currently what I've hard committed to. I'm tentatively committed to Area 3.
Yep.
Just depending on if I want to make the 12-hour drive or not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is kind of the debate.
And is there one match that you're like looking forward to more than the others, or?
I like Fall Classic just because that's the most local to me.
Yeah.
Well, Fall Classic or Ozark Classic.
Right. Where do you live?
Central Missouri by Columbia.
Oh, okay.
So Rolla, Missouri, which is who hosts the Ozark Classic, is about 2 hours south, and then Mill Creek is about 2 hours this direction.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of in between the two clubs, but I missed it last year.
Have you ever been to the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's where me and the wife makes a trip every year to.
Oh, really?
So
where do you guys usually go?
Mainly the Black Hills itself, and we like Blackout Peak. We've done that hike each year.
Yep.
And then Custard State Park is pretty much one of my favorite hikes.
Oh, okay.
That we do.
You guys hang out in that area for the most part? Okay. Yeah. So you're not getting into the debauchery of Deadwood?
We drove through it, but we mainly were there for the trees. Sounds weird, but.
I mean, you can do like tame stuff in Deadwood too. It's not really all that debaucherous. Like if you want to get shit-faced and gamble, like yeah, you can do that. But there's also a lot of like, there's a cool museum there. The cemetery where Wild Bill Hickok is buried. That's pretty cool. And actually, that's a freaking hike. Like it's like the steepest hill ever. Seth Bullock's grave is even higher. Like it's. I mean, it's not a hike, but like you got to be active. If you're gonna do that, you can't be like I'm on the border of too fat to be running up there for sure. But anyway,
I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, old, fat, and I just got a wiener from Bruce. Thanks for the wiener, Bruce. Oh, he's not over there anymore. Anyway, well, hopefully you do make it out to Area 3. Love to see you out there. Tristin Riggs, thanks for joining us.